Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one.
Against Thailand.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Indonesia cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. In with the challenge. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Joelinton does really well to win the ball there. Aimed in towards the centre. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Oh, that's well spotted. Filippo Inzaghi. Inzaghi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many...
Shapes to shoot! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Indonesia faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. This to make it 1-0. And that's a poor pen.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
Serginho. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Joelinton. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even... He's having a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Knocks it out wide. And it's Serginho. Serginho. Serginho's cross. Koundé.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Thailand clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Joelinton. Van Dijk. Joelinton looking for the run. And it's Serginho. Serginho's cross. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Knocks it into space. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Joelinton. Makalele. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Aimed beyond the defence. He might be in here! Played out to the right. 30 minutes gone. Spread it left. He's got away. Played in. He's got full. And it's come back out to him. There's a goal! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twit.
There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. That is a great pick out. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. It's a quick one. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a fine interception. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Some resolute defending there. And it's Joelinton. And this is Inzaghi. De Bruyne. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Makaleli. Bebeto.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, he's onto this. He's picked his way through. Cross in, looks like a good one. Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And the half-time whistle goes. How would you review the first half?
Indonesia really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team. I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Indonesia ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. There's the start of the second half. Zanetti wins the duel this time. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Thailand clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's Inzaghi! And it's there! And with that, he takes home the match ball. So what's your view on that goal then?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Zanetti, great vision, brilliantly cut out. Cross to the back post. That is a brilliant interception. De Bruyne.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball, and the shot! He has done it! ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Serginho. Good play on the left-hand side here. Bebeto is in a really good position out wide. Here comes the corner. Indonesia have their second corner now. He's going for goal! He's put it wide.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Cannavaro is there, and he can pick it up. Maradona. That's been cut out, well played. Zanetti. Oh, it's Bebeto. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Indonesia can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Makaleli. Zanetti, the man that is tenacity personified. Oh, it's played into the area. And that he's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Zanetti. Takes the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Into the last quarter of an hour. And Bebeto! Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
And this is Neymar, and he's managed to get free. Oh, good claim by the keeper.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Serginho calmly anticipates. Maradona! Indonesia are almost home and dry as far as going up is concerned.
You can see how all that tension and pressure we saw before the game, Peter, it's all lifted. Now, no mistakes.
Substitutions taking place.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Ødegaard does well to get it back. Linton and Makaleli, and this is Inzaghi. He has found the way through. Inzaghi had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
He's trying his best to keep it in play here.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Filippo Inzaghi. Oh, it's Bebeto. Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots! Has fallen kindly here. And he hits the net. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Substitution.
And time is up. A win, a triumph, A time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah,
And Bebeto! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
that's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Hakimi gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's there to make the challenge. Zanetti.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bebeto! Tchouameni, Messi. Tchouameni. Now that's well seen too. Looking for options for movement. Mateus. And it's Makalele. Plays a sharp little ball here. Big chance! In he goes again.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Joelinton. Now that looks a decent ball. Joelinton. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Not the most accurate pass. And he's going to be disappointed with that.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Arsenal are down to 10 men.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
And this is Inzaghi. Played into the header! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Batistuta finds himself offside. Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and
He rises! Another fruitless header.
Indonesia really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Hakimi. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, well played. Serginho. Mateus. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Zanetti. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mateus. Can he latch on to this? It's gone for a throw-in. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Hakimi. Oh, easy pickings there. Bebeto. Now it's Batistuta. And it's made its way to him. And across it goes. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Makalele. Hakimi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Makalele. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, that's fabulous. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Indonesia present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This to make it 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Linton. Bebeto. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Inzaghi. Looking to play him in. He might be it. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Serginho goes steaming forward. He's found a way through. Elects to... Terrific header! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective
There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we are already promptly back underway.
Indonesia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Crosses it, shot, surely! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
No way through. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Bebeto, and this is Inzaghi. Chouameni proves too strong. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
You have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. It's a searching pass. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Bebeto is standing over this one. He's going for goal! Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Serginho tries to pass it through. Just eases him off the ball. That has not gone well. And he's had a hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Makaleli is offering a right smile there.
Mateus. He's in a great position here. Cannavaro. And it's Joelinton. Pressing high and with purpose. Knocks it into space. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Joelinton takes control of it and he's on the move. Showing good feet. Makaleli. And a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Bebeto delivers. Indonesia with another corner. So, third corner of the game. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. An uncompromising challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Brilliantly cut out. Schlotterbeck. Joelinton. Tries to play it through. He is through here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, this looks sharp. That's been cut out, well played. Serginho. Joelinton goes on a run down the left wing. Nicely weighted ball. Serginho looking to get on the end of this. Big header! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And it's Hakimi. That has been cut short. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh, what a climb! Now, who's going to be... And he's following up! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 10, Messi.
Arsenal are able
Number
now to make their
13,
substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments
Number
now.
27,
Change being made here,
Serginho.
presumably to tighten
Coming
their
on the
defence.
field,
Yeah, and that's
Number
not totally
22,
surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence
Number
needed
7,
reinforcement.
Vitinha.
He can't afford that.
It's
Number
Inzaghi!
8,
That's
Ronaldo.
another chance!
Indonesia really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Oh, that's not going to count, and we go again.
Yeah, the referee hadn't...
Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Tchouaméni.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Now, and that will be the final act. Indonesia have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through, unwavering. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Szoboszlai. Could move up a gear here. And Dijk cuts it out. And he's going to be disappointed with that. He can run onto that. Batistuta could try cutting inside here. And he knocks it clear. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Point blank header! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Indonesia have their second corner now. And that has been knocked clear. Zanetti. Oh, it's played into the area. So it's going to be another corner. Indonesia have their third corner. Here's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
There's a player...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. That ball looks a good one. And this is Bebeto. And Bebeto! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Serginho's cross. He's having a shot! They've scored! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
You know, the chest control was a really wise move. That created the route to goal.
Indonesia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now that looks a decent ball. Shot could be on. Inzaghi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Bebeto, and it's chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
So their fourth corner of the game. He's got tall. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Rijkaard. That pass isn't the best. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Raul, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Matches Cunha! They've done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
That's a nasty shot. Great chance! And it's hoisted clear. Filippo Inzaghi. Bebeto goes steaming forward. Rijkaard. And here's Raul. Pass is just off target. Zanetti. And this is Batistuta. Oh, super ball. And the shot! No mistake! Into the lead once more.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Soboslai. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Linton. And this is Bebeto. That's been cut out, well played. Indonesia heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And it's Hakimi. Filippo Inzaghi. Bebeto. Makalele running with the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Hakimi. And it's Rijkaard. Van Dijk. Conte.
There will be 3
Robertson.
minutes added time.
Now it's Batistuta. Tries to play it through. And a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Filippo Inzaghi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This possibly the last play of the half. Climbs up big! And he hits the net. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Indonesia head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And the action is back on the way. Out for a throw. Serginho, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. Upamecano. Inzaghi might just make this. Now, can he find a finish?
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Can he finish? Great vision. Rijkaard. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Inzaghi. He's one-on-one. Tries a shot. And he nearly went all the way.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Linton. Now it's Batistuta. Now that's well seen too. Van Dijk. And it's Robertson. Liverpool ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
Was 29,950.
Rijkaard. Hakimi. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And he's found a way past. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And a shot! He has done it! Right back in the game! Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Rijkaard. And Hakimi. Makaleli. Zanetti. A man never lacking in drive or determination. Linton. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And he's being shifted off it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Referee has just said play on. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Oh, good-looking ball. Aimed beyond the defence. No, that's been intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Inzaghi. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Inzaghi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Flashes it across. And he shoots! And that would have won it.
Filippo Inzaghi really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret.
Inzaghi! And somehow he managed... Oh, what's he done? And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a sharp pass.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Bebeto. And that has left him in a heap. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Makaleli. And here's Kante. Oh, that is a shoot! He scores! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 21.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Number 9, Raul. Number 19, Soboslai.
Van Dijk.
Number
Well, they shouldn't be
13,
dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Spread
Number
neatly.
15,
It's a mighty effort! Opts to play it back.
De Bruyne. Number
Tries the
18,
cross. That is a
Kuchu.
brilliant interception. De Bruyne. And that will be it. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.